Here's the shot, score! Ka-ching! Two original six foes. Great players are capable of amazing things. He'll shoot, he will score! Panarin strikes twice. Astronaut scores! Posted up top corner.
Blackhawks, Panthers in 1. Rangers, Bruins at 3:30. Saturday on ABC and ESPN+.
Now that's hockey.
A lot of folks call Myrtle Beach the beach. Why? Well, they can tell you themselves.
Myrtle Beach has always been part of our family memories.
The beach means no clocks, no agendas, no schedules.
It's just good food and good times.
It holds a very special place in our hearts.
We can't wait to come back.
You're welcome anytime. Plan your trip at visitmyrtlebeach.com.
Take the bull by the horns.
Start the investing day live from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange.
Sign up now for Jim's Top 10 newsletter.
Get a pulse check on the stock market every morning so you can find your winning investment strategy.
The biggest headlines, earnings reports, and Jim's hot stocks right to your inbox.
I am ready to help you grow your long-term wealth and retire comfortably.
Sign up now for free at cnbc.com/Jim's Top 10.
Good day. Welcome back to First Take, coming to you live from the Seaport, brought to you by Patron. Perfection starts with Patron. All right, let's break it down. On Friday, the Dallas Cowboys confirmed that offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer would be promoted to head coach. If that name sounds familiar, it's for good reason. Schottenheimer's father, Marty, spent over 2 decades as an NFL head coach with 4 different teams. Now, upon hiring his new head coach, Jerry Jones told ESPN, Brian Schottenheimer is known as a career assistant, but he ain't Brian no more. He's now known as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Stephen A. I'm told you're a little confused right now. Are you a little perplexed by what just happened?
I hate that quote.
Yes, it's a terrible quote.
What does that mean?
Yeah. It means he's not really a head coach. He's just my head coach now.
Yeah. No, it means like now he's the man because Jerry put his stamp of approval on him.
Listen, this is
correct.
Quite pathetic.
It's narcissism.
This is quite pathetic. And all Jerry has done is fuel, just credence and just giving credence to everything everybody has said negatively about him in terms of it being about him.
I lost my
instead
papers.
of other folks. That's all right.
Help me.
At the end of the day, in the end, what has come down to is this. Brian Schottenheimer didn't even call plays for your Dallas Cowboys team last year. And you hired him as your head coach because somebody else that may have been more qualified, somebody else that may have been more capable, would have been too much for you to share. That's what this comes down to. So I expect more of the same from the Cowboys. You understand? And it's going to be that simple.
Who wants to take it?
Yeah. Guess what? Hey, plus a more qualified coach would have like, no, I don't want Jason Witten on my staff. He's not qualified to be a coach. Let him put some time in, let him do X, Y, and Z, and then I'll have him. That's what we kept hearing. Now, we don't know if it's true, but Schefter and some of these other insiders have reported that was one of the stipulations, that Jerry wanted Jason Witten on the staff. And here's the thing, guys, this is what I don't get. I did not hear Brian Schottenheimer's name mentioned in any of the coaches' search.
Yeah.
Guys, we've all, hey, RC, you married, DO, you married. At least y'all got somebody that somebody else wanted.
No question.
I got somebody.
I do not want you if nobody else wants you.
Nobody want her. What I want her for? RC, if don't nobody want it, you're like, nah, you good, go on, stay over there.
I'm gonna tell you what now, hey, we go to the club and ain't nobody shot they shot, I for sure not gonna be the first one to walk over there.
Exactly. And so what Jerry did is that he went to the party and got the first girl that he saw, and he was booed up with her for the rest of the night, and he ended up taking her home. That's what Brian Schottenheimer is to Jerry. He was on the staff, he saw her first, like, ooh, I got me something. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No. He said that.
He said he would.
I think that's the only one I got a chance with.
He said he was booed up the whole night. Hey,
I'm staying out.
They danced to every song.
Man.
They danced to every song.
Shannon, man, he got one-liners. Dude, here's the Cowboys are in this terrible spot because they were scared to make difficult decisions 18 months ago. That's just the reality.
Yep.
Okay, one, I'm not going to doubt. I have no idea if Brian Schottenheimer is going to be a great head coach or not, but I do know this, no matter who the coach was, Cowboys weren't going to be good. Okay, Dak Prescott's cap hit next year is $90 million, and they still have to re-sign Micah Parsons. Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb's cap hit is like $130 million. And here's the thing, folks. For all you Cowboys fans that go, Dan, they're going to restructure everybody's contract. You know what that constantly does?
Push the can down the road.
Continue to kick it down the road.
Yep.
And if you are not good enough to do that, this isn't a roster that you say, let's kick it down the road because we got a chance to win it in a year or two. Jayden Daniels' cap hit next year is going to be $8 million. Jalen Hurts' is going to be $20. They don't have to restructure. So, Dallas, you might restructure. All you're doing is taking the world that you're in right now and taking 2024, 2025, and you're going to be in the same spot in 27, 28.
Well, the problem is also you are doing that to push it down the road and be in the same spot, but you still won't be good enough to win.
Correct.
And if I'm looking at Jerry's hire, here's what I say. Jerry knows that too. Jerry said, okay, I'm not going to be able to win with this team no matter what coach I bring in. This roster isn't good enough. Let me get somebody I like. Let me get somebody that I can push around. Let me get somebody that's not going to push back on the things I want to do to continue to build the brand of the Cowboys, because we are not going to be able to build a team.
Or it could be this, based on what y'all both just articulated. That's all you could get because nobody else wanted you.
I think that's a very real thing.
Nobody else wanted it. They were in a situation and they said, excuse me, why would I take this job? So the Dallas Cowboys, the $11 billion franchise, okay, Mr. Popularity and the $1 billion playpen and America's team, got a whole bunch of people that don't want to be associated with them because they see what y'all just articulated.
I think that's the hard part,
And they
right?
had that notion talk about,
Go, Shannon.
I was going to say, guys, y'all, and Stephen A., you remember how they said, Jerry, he really likes Coach Prime, and Stephen really likes Brian Schottenheimer, and they're butting heads. That was all that commotion was to get the Rooney Rule. See, Jerry liked him. That's the Rooney Rule. That's our one. That's the token. We brought him in. Duh. I never believed it for 1 second. Not 1 second. Because not Prime, not the time that I know. Now, maybe there's another Prime time, another Deion Sanders, Stephen A., RC, D.O., y'all know about, but not the time that I've known for 30 years. He wasn't going for that. And Jerry is not going to have anybody with a backbone. You see, everybody's talking about what the Patriots have done and what Kansas City is currently doing. Do you realize in the 90s, the Cowboys had a chance to be the Patriots and the...
Bạn đã quay trở lại với kênh YouTube của mình. Video ngày hôm nay, mình lại làm những video tô mổ để gửi tặng tất cả các bạn đây. Đây là những đồ vật, con vật của mình chuẩn bị tô mổ để gửi tặng tất cả các bạn. Đấy. Những sản phẩm của mình rất chi là nhiều, đây. Và không thể thiếu được hộp xăm mồ của mình này các bạn ơi. Hộp xăm mồ giúp mình tạo ra những sản phẩm tuyệt đẹp. Và bây giờ các bạn cùng theo dõi mình tô mổ nha.
Bây giờ mình sẽ tiêu cái đán các bạn, nó cứ đòi tiền kệ.
Chứ anh phải trả tiền không?
Rồi.
Chứ anh phải trả tiền đi. Trả tiền thì không trả. Kêu vậy.